Hey guys, it's Skin Talk with D here. Today we are talking about the recent arrest and sentencing of Nigerian celebrity Bobrisky. His real name is Idris Okuneye. Let's break down what happened, the legalities involved, and the ongoing conversation. On the 3rd of April 2024, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) arrested Bobrisky for alleged abuse of the Naira, which is our Nigerian currency. This included accusation of spraying monies at parties and mutilating banknotes. You would agree with me that this is a common practice in Nigeria. Is there any Owambe where this doesn't happen? In fact, Nigerians now have a spray gun where they shoot Naira at you, or more Odogu has come in, and the hype man begins to hype. Hey, we don't come. Yes, so Odogu. And the more they hype, the more they spraying.
Hey.
For the charges and court sentence, let me read it below. Bobrisky was held by the EFCC and faced charges in court. Just yesterday, on April 12th, a federal high court in Lagos sentenced him to 6 months in jail without the option of a fine. Or more, when I heard that, I'm not I'm not going to lie, I was so shocked, because aside Bobrisky, you would agree with me that there are several other celebrities who have actually, there are videos out there about them spraying or mutilating the Naira, and you would ask me, why Bobrisky? Why at this time? I don't think this was the first time I've seen videos of him doing that. Why at this time? What really happened? Let me give you a context, because it's important to understand the context. The Central Bank of Nigeria has strict laws against misconduct towards the Naira, like mishandling the Naira. There are very strict laws by the Central Bank of Nigeria. In case you do not know that now. Okay, this includes like spraying the Naira, writing on the Naira, folding it anyhow, tearing banknotes. Like, this is a punishable offense by law, and the EFCC is tasked with upholding this particular regulation. You must agree with me that Bobrisky's arrest and sentencing, it sent like a shock wave through Nigerian social media. Like, people went ballistic, like more, what happened? At first it was fun. People were catching crews with it. People were laughing like, hey, Bobrisky, they arrested him, tomorrow he'll be out. This one is just normal for media frenzy and all of that. Some people expressed support for the EFCC's actions, of course, like people like the Very Dark Man and other celebrities, and other Nigerians that were still finding it hard accepting Bobrisky's lifestyle. That will come back to. People highlighted the importance of like respecting the Nigerian Naira. Other people questioned, like myself, the timing and the motivation towards this arrest. Like I said, this is not the first time that Bobrisky has actually done this. It's a norm in Nigeria, and it's a celebrity thing. In fact, the more you are able to spray the Naira, the more you gain respect at that party. The more people feel like you are influential, the more people feel like you are rich, the more people give you like the Odogu hyping. So why now? Considering Bobrisky's flamboyant personality, like, this was a very, very unexpected turn. Now there's a twist to this story. For those of you who are wondering, who are not Nigerian, who Bobrisky is, let me give you like a short biography about who Bobrisky is. Bobrisky, who is born Idris Okuneye, is a Nigerian transgender and also like a social media personality. If you want anybody to influence anything for you and you want to actually get results from that influencing, Bobrisky is your plug. Bobrisky can literally sell anything. People are always hooked to his page, either for positive or for negative reasons, but the guy can pull crowd. Bobrisky is known for his flamboyant lifestyle and his large online presence, and this has sparked a lot of mixed reviews, because as it is in Africa as a whole, accepting the transgender, the whole LGBTQ thing, people still frown at it. Like, Africans are very religious, and as part of religion as well, it kicks against things like that. So anytime Bobrisky brings out video, there's still a lot of people that like will frown against it. They are very, very annoyed. Like, why would a man be doing such a thing? It is not widely accepted like that. Particularly, let me just bring it down to Nigeria, because we are Nigeria. So Bobrisky became like a controversial figure for not conforming to social norms. Bobrisky is also a very successful entrepreneur, and she has undergone a lot of surgeries to, change her physique from male to female, as you would see from this video of Bobrisky. Bobrisky is still slaying, or even going to prison. Look at her luggages, are big. Oh my god. Bobrisky has done a lot to change his appearance to look more feminine. I can see that he has done BBL, as you see. I was even thinking all those things were fake. Like, he normally wears something when he wants to do video. From that video, I can confirm that, yeah, it was true that Bobrisky indeed did the whole BBL surgery thing. And then I think he also did his boobs. He did certain things to his facial appearance and all of that. So yeah, and he doesn't waste time to flaunt it on the internet whenever he's going for such surgeries. And this also causes a lot of controversy online. The twist to this story is that drama keeps swirling, and some fingers are pointing towards online critic, Very Dark Man, who is also very popular right now because of his opinion on certain things in the country, like speaking against skincare brands that have not gone through the right process of making sure that their products are accepted to be sold in Nigeria. People who have been cheated, duped, and all of that. So Very Backman has been a voice. He also recently, before then, called out Bobrisky
All right. First things
for
first,
flaunting his lifestyle,
make sure
where Bobrisky was showing off a
lives of
guy who he claims to be his man, his boyfriend. Bobrisky flaunting money and making people feel like it is his kind of lifestyle that is giving him the kind of money that he's flaunting online. So therefore, Very Dark Man was concerned that he's passing the wrong message to young ones growing up who feel like, if they are going through hardship, or maybe I should transition to a woman and start doing all these things that Bobrisky is doing, and maybe I will be able to make it, because Bobrisky doesn't hold his mouth. He always comes online to say, if you are a girl, maybe if I can find one of those, his voice, I will put it here so you can hear, and your man is not giving you money, making it look like it is because of the men that he has in his life. That is why he's able to achieve all he achieved. So after Very Dark Man came out and was so pissed off and said that the government should say that there are laws against this thing. I think it's 14 years imprisonment if you are caught in the act of the gayism and all of that. So he said, why is the federal government playing blind, like why is the federal government ignoring Bobrisky, especially the law enforcement agent? And then he went ahead to accuse their bosses that probably the IGs and the rest of them are having affairs with Bobrisky. That is why they do not want to do the needful. And this sparked a lot of controversy. And the next thing we knew, Very Dark Man was arrested. And Bobrisky came initially to claim that because he was angry, he replied Very Dark Man that he was going to deal with him and all of that for saying that. And then Very Dark Man was arrested, and Bobrisky came out to say that he was the one that arrested him at all that initially, and then later on he denied it, deleted the post that where he acknowledged that he had a hand in Very Dark Man's arrest. Later on it came out that it was Tonto DK and other people who were angry. That is another story on its own. Tonto DK came out that it came out that it was Tonto DK, Yabo Ojo, and one other person that was responsible. Later on, we found out that it was actually the police that arrested him for the statement that he made. He needed to come and show proof and defend what he said online. So I think throughout the Easter period, Very Dark Man was in prison, but he was released. Immediately he was released, he came out and started talking again that in fact now more than ever he wants Bobrisky to be arrested. Like the federal government should call him to the law and hold him responsible for the things that he's saying and doing online and claiming to be. But the truth is that even I think I listened to the IG statement on one of these news channel where he was saying that there really isn't any law against transitioning or transgenders. The law is against lesbianism, same-sex act. So if he is not caught in the act and he is not claiming to be gay, he could not be arrested. Tell me how all of a sudden the whole saga with the lady that did her movie and Bobrisky won the best dressed female. Lots of women were angry because they felt like, he's a guy. Why is he being given this award that should be given to women? And let me tell you this. As you guys have accepted this thing now, it has become a norm. People laugh with him in parties, invite him to come to your party. Like if he doesn't come, it's as if the party is not hyped enough, the party is not going to be popular enough, just for the popularity, using him for clout and all of that. That is what this lady even claims, that she was using him for clout. That was why she invited him to the premiere and also gave him the award. But trust me, I actually felt he deserved it because he was really dressed very, very, very nice. He looked beautiful. His makeup was on point, outfit was on point, skin, everything was on point. To me, I felt it was well deserved. But where the issue was because he was a man. And the moment we start accepting I will not be surprised one day if we hear that Miss World is a transgender. Yes, I would not be surprised. I will not be surprised when benefits that should be given to women will now be given to people who are men who have transitioned to women. That is it. What you accept, these are things that comes with it. Okay. So after that, that was another controversy, and the next thing we knew, we heard that Bobrisky was arrested. Initially, I thought, oh, maybe because of all the things that Very Dark Man has been saying, because he has been making threats that he also will say he's a transgender, dress like a woman, and do certain things I don't want to say here because of YouTube guidelines. So if Bobrisky is not arrested, it will prove to him that indeed what he said was true and all of that. Then all of a sudden, we had that Bobrisky has been arrested. In my mind, I'm like, obviously they've arrested him because of the whole transgender thing, only for me to hear the twist to the story. I'm like, and funny enough, this is not the first time that a celebrity has been arrested for offense against the Naira. So I was surprised, and they didn't take it this far. Why is it that Bobrisky was persecuted, and in fact now he's in prison? Official confirmation that Very Dark Man's criticism triggered the EFCC's arrest of Bobrisky. But the timing, though, the timing is suspicious. Do you agree with me on that? Like, it's suspicious because Very Dark Man's speculation came just at the time of before Bobrisky's arrest. So some people believe that may have influenced Bobrisky's arrest, while others believe it's just a coincidence. So which side are you on? Coincidence, or do you believe that it was indeed influenced by VDM? Situation, you agree with me, arises several questions. Was the punishment too harsh? Is Bobrisky being targeted because of his celebrity status or his lifestyle? Let's discuss in the comments section below. This is a developing story, and I'll keep you updated if there's any new information concerning this story. Until I come your way again next time. Bye.